So just gonna start try and get a good return game here, getting the points, get the return of serve deep, make them play. Yep. So my main goal here is to, the last mic'd up session, I felt like my footwork was a little bit lazy. I'm gonna try and amp up the footwork, be on it every single point, really let no points off. Yeah. I got lucky with her turn. He hit a good ball. I was a little off balance, so I gotta try and make sure I'm decelerating to the ball. So, gotta capitalize when your opponent makes an error like that. So I'm gonna be on it this next point. Try and make a good deep return. Make him play. Back. So I pretty much know he's gonna try and attack my backhand. Watching the last mic'd up video, that was his strategy. So I'm gonna try and hit over my backhand today. Yeah, that's a good ball. So made him play, but yeah, he just hit a great ball. It's too good. I tried to make it not too obvious where I was gonna go and wait, but maybe I should have cheated cross court a bit more. Great serve. Just a good serve, Again, if I really want to pay attention to the stats and where he's likely to go, he's probably going to target my backhand most of the time, so I'll be ready for that. Out. Man, so I'm not happy with that shot selection, but I made it work, so I'll take it. Dang it. I did exactly what I wanted to there. Got a good deep ball. Hit my forehand exactly how I wanted to. It's just a little bit of a nervous volley there. So biggest thing there was I just wasn't ready with my grips. I got caught a few times, so not what I want to see. Yeah, so ultimately that game just made too many errors. I had my chances, but I didn't make the balls I needed to. So, get into this service game, try and hit my spots, make a lot of first serves. And yeah, just play my game. My goal is always to play my game first and foremost, and then adjust to my opponents more secondarily. So starting out, I want to hit my spots more than I want to go for pace. You know, a lot of times when you go for too much pace early on, you're not totally warmed up and you just end up tiring yourself out and getting frustrated trying to overwork the point. So I'm gonna go smarter here. Team up. Yep. So there, got my feet going. Transfer the weight just how I want to. So looking to, you know, stay neutral here, keep them on the defense, and then when I get a chance to really go for it, make sure I'm stepping in. First serve tee here. Look for a mid-court ball. Got that. So generally my thought process is thinking about those first balls, because where I serve can really help dictate where I get the next ball if I execute. So we're gonna go tee here, try and get another middle ball. 40 love. So there, I didn't really get behind the ball first. I stayed too right next to the ball and tried to move forward, but I really should have been less lazy, taking the step behind the ball first. 45. We're gonna go wide here. So, could have hit a little bit better forehand, but it got the net. Which when a short ball gets below the net, you're stuck having to hit kind of heavy topspin. You can't really drive through it as much. So, but I got a deep ball. I got it deep in the court and got the easy volley, easy-ish volley. So let's capitalize where we didn't on the first game here. Make them play every single point. Nothing easy for them. And that's the goal, right? It's to be gritty, to be tough, not give any easy points to the opponent. And then when you get an opportunity, that's when you pounce on it. So it's the game plan here, but we got to capitalize on the opportunities. So I'm starting to pick up on patterns now that we're a few games in. He's pretty much gone every serve to my backhand, so I expect him to continue that trend for the most part, especially on second serves. So I actually don't mind my backhand return. I just gotta really make sure I'm hitting over it. Oh. What? So when you're playing, it's key. I like to be on offense, but it's really key for me not to go big on every shot. There, I didn't go big on the first one, and I kind of surprised him on the second one. When I'm playing my best tennis, that's what I do. So I'm not gonna really look to run around it. Out. So for the second serve, I'm not really looking to run around it, mostly because I don't see a huge advantage to it. I don't see a huge advantage running around it. because it pushes me off the court more. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to get me on the run. So like I was saying, it's not worth it for me to run around it. I like my forehand, but I know for the return, I'm gonna do more of a compact swing anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. My goal is to get it low and deep and just neutralize or take offense to the point. 2-1. I'm gonna go wide here. So, my biggest thing here on serve is to keep him guessing. That means I might throw in some kick first serves. I might, make it look like I'm going T, but really go wide. I just want to keep him very uncomfortable on return games. I do not want to let him get comfortable. 15 love. So that's my kind of game style. That's how I want to play. I know that I'm taking some risk coming into the net, especially for that volley, but I know that's going to pay dividends when I'm imposing my game, playing aggressive. 30 love. So right now he's backing up. He is backing up to try and read that serve, which gives me an advantage because I can start working in angles, I can switch up the pace, because he is batting that it's gonna be a hard serve. So we're gonna go kick angle here, soft. 40 love. So, especially when I'm in advantageous spots in the game, I'm up in the game, I like to throw in those mixers with the serve, like to spin a serve, keep them guessing, right? Because it's not necessarily the best serve I could hit right now, but in the future, later in the match, they'll be a little bit more confused. They're not going to be sure what's coming. So, quick analysis on that return. I did not get low at all, okay? So, I'm gonna try and adjust that because that was the main thing missing on that last serve, is I was standing up straight, wasn't not an athletic position. I'm gonna get lower right away. Oh man. Wide. So, it was kind of a similar return there, but I was lower and I didn't even feel that confident on that. I almost felt like that serve was better from him, but I was in such a more stable position that it's just a great reminder to get low on your shots. I'm gonna get low here and keep that up. So my rule of thumb is that I will run around the second serve if I'm getting a forehand to move closer to the middle. So on the do side, I'll run around it. On the ad side, I gotta move away from the middle, putting myself in a dangerous situation, so I avoid that. So here, I don't really see any way he's going to do anything other than hit to my backhand. So I'm going to try and step in on it. Yep. So normally, I don't love my backhand, but when somebody is repeating patterns, you know, I'm confident on it where I can start to predict and step in on it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah. So again, I'm not going hard on everything, but when I go hard, I make sure it's gonna count. I don't just go empty hard, balls to the middle that he won't have a problem with. When I step in on it, I make sure I'm really making my way into the court. Big point here. I consolidate. Come on. So there, just felt like, I just felt like I needed to make the ball. I wasn't in a rush to get into the net on that first net ball, or that first, net clip, just because I knew that I was already in an advantageous place. I didn't want to take on too much risk.